Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial where we'll be covering animations in Arrival.Space. So the things that we'll cover in this video are how to animate entities in Arrival.Space, how to add audio to the animation, how to animate the camera, how to trigger animations with volumes, and how to add special effects with vibes. Okay, to start off, let's animate this plane so it actually looks like it's flying around in the sky. To start animating, what you gotta do is click the animate, make a new animation. You'll be greeted with this UI. This is where you're gonna manage all the animation stuff. So you can zoom, you can pan, you can have some control over the keyframes here. And on the left side, you have some properties tied to the entity. You first make a keyframe with either this button right here or the I key. You move the entity to its end position and you make another keyframe. Now you have a track here, which represents the actual trajectory of your entity. All right. So let's say we want to add some spice to it. Let's add some rotation in between. All right, so this is the animation we come up with. Just a zoom by and then goes into the clouds. Now let's say we want to add also some audio to this. Let's make this audio actually follow the plane so we get that zoom by effect of the stereo sound. So to do this, we're gonna first have to import a sound. Let's make it a bit more quiet because this is too loud. Make it loop and make it a part of the plane animation that we had before. And let's position it right on the plane itself. So the 3D audio will automatically trigger stereo effects. You can see that effect of 3D that it makes. All right, so let's now focus on the camera movement itself. The initial idea was to have the camera in the sky bobbing smoothly, then the plane comes rushing through, swings the camera to the side, and makes the camera go down into the spawn position of this space, so that it will seamlessly transition from the animation to the play state. So let's just add the camera from here. And you can see that the camera has a bit more to it, like the FOV controls here, the brightness, contrast, saturation. But to keep things simple for this tutorial, we are going to only move the transforms. Okay, let's say that we want the camera around here somewhere. Go to the first frame, push it backwards. And now we can make the camera bob a bit before the plane comes into view. So right here where the plane actually enters the frame, we can make the camera go a bit to the left and a bit lower. So it makes this whoosh effect. Okay, so now that we got that effect in, we can make the camera descend into the spawn position. Now we don't have to be pixel perfect, we can just eyeball it a bit. So it'll be around here somewhere. And press another keyframe. So to make sure that this plays as soon as someone loads the space, make sure that this autoplay is on. And now when you refresh the page, you'll see that it actually automatically plays. But to make sure that that exit animation is quite smooth, make sure the seamless in and out is on. You can see how it eased it up into the spawn position itself. Okay, let's say that you do not want this animation to automatically start at the beginning of a space load, but you want it to actually start when a user goes into a certain area. We can do this by enabling trigger with position. This will enable this cube. Now you can position this cube wherever you want, and when you enter this cube, the animation will play. And here's a few other places where I use the trigger with position. Now you can go really crazy with it, make it open doors, jump scares, shoot stars from the sky, whatever you really want. Let's say that we want to add maybe some smoke with a vibe. We got this cool smoke vibe. We can make the smoke come out of the actual plane. Let's tweak it first so it actually fits the scene a bit more. Okay, so when we have something that looks nice, we can just click here on animate and add it to the same animation. Okay, so after some tweaking, we have something like this. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. If you want to test this feature out, head on down to Arrival.Space and make your own sequences. And make sure if you make something worth sharing to send it to me in chat. Yeah, but until then, stay creative and see you guys soon.
Arrival.Space.